You know, you've got a pretty face. If you lost some weight, you could actually be attractive. Turn that frown upside down. Nobody likes a sour face girl. You've got a cute figure. You should wear something that shows it off in your presentation. Is your blood boiling right now? These kinds of comments should make your blood boil for a number of reasons. One, because it implies that how we look is somehow the value we hold. Two, because you probably innately knew that these comments weren't said to a man or a boy. You probably guessed that they were said to me, in fact. And three, because these are the kinds of comments that we've probably all heard and, at some point in our lives, and often from well-meaning people. These actual comments were said to me at different times in my life by a total stranger, my mother, my friend. I don't think that they said these things to be sexist. They didn't say them to be harmful, and they probably had no idea that they would stick. This is the real reason that your blood should be boiling. These kinds of comments are secretly and insidiously what erode our self-confidence. They're the sparks of our negative self-talk. They are the seed of a false narrative, and we are going to turn those false narratives into our own truths, even though they're not. These kinds of comments support the story we've been hearing our entire lives as women about our appearance and our worth. And maybe, just maybe, it's what's stopping you from putting yourself out there for your business, from using video to share your message and attract your ideal customer. Maybe? Well, if it is, you're not alone. These internal blocks are common, but you need to know this. You can get past them. You can deprogram them. You can stop them from holding any weight or validity. You can stop them from having any power over you. The first step is to dig a bit deeper on these blocks. What were those things that people said to you? Ask yourself, what have people told you in the past that might be feeding the idea that you have to look a certain way to do video? What false narrative have you been buying into that keeps you hidden or playing small in your business? The next step is to render those thoughts powerless by bringing them into the light. In the light, we can see them for what they are. Lies and stories that serve only to hold us back. So let's get them into the light. Put them in the comments below. What comments from your past are feeding into your limiting beliefs today? What was that thing that someone said to you way back that somehow stuck? Let go of it now by putting it in the comments below. Get it into the light, and that will take away its power. Sharing those comments here is how we can shift this paradigm, internally and culturally. Because by sharing them, we can empower each other to collectively reject these meaningless comments. So share them below and take these first steps in taking the power out of these lies, thoughts, limiting beliefs, and stories we tell ourselves.